is only up for 6,900 yen. We are done now with our last minute watch shopping and just like that, we made it here at Akihabara. Just to give you an idea, guys, I am trying my best to add some watch in my personal stuff. And I already bought one. If you haven't watched the video where I was able to buy it for a very good price, I will put the link on the description box down below. By the way, during our Akihabara episode, we had a bit of a run for some stores here. And luckily for me, we found a store where they sell watches for a very good price compared to the other ones that are here. It is far more cheaper to Yodobashi and the one at Big Camera. And the good part is that that store that I'm talking about is just beside Big Camera. Now, the only thing that we can do is hope that that watch is still there. We made it here at the landing spot. By the way, this is Akihabara, Big Camera, and then do you see that Eisen building? It's just somewhere there. If you see that area, that shop is the one that I'm talking about. Okay, so we are crossing now to the store. This is the store that I'm talking about, guys. It's AKKY. So apparently, based on our research / roaming around here at Akihabara, this has the best prices when it comes to watches. This is the watch that I really like. It's a blue one and it's in kanji already. So this layer is made up of all Seiko 5s here. Based on the stuff that I already saw on other stores, they have a cheaper price compared to the others. You can buy them like 3,000 to 4,000 yen. Way cheaper compared to the other stores. They also have this stuff. Everything is in kanji since these are JDMs. So guys, pick your poison. By the way, they also have a certain shelf here where things are way cheaper compared to the other ones that are on the side that we checked a while ago. So these are 25,000 yen only. And this one is at 28,000 yen. The only difference that they are on English instead of kanji. Probably that's the reason how come they are a bit cheaper compared to the ones that we are eyeing at. They also have this stuff that are on the cheaper end, which costs for around 16,000 yen only. You can see me pointing already on the blue Seiko watch because that's what I picked, of course, because I think it really looks good. And also, on top of that, I kind of asked for the green one because I wanted to have an option just to see both sides which works best for me. On top of that, while we are recording this part of the video, I did not notice that the microphone that I was using went dead. So I did not notice that there's no more battery left. So I have to do a voiceover or a voice recording for this part because I really wanted to show it to you guys how we did it. Or I mean, how did I pick between the green and the blue Seiko automatic watch? So you can see me here trying on those two bad boys. And obviously, I am a bit locked on this blue automatic watch. I also have a very strong feeling that time that it really looks good on me. And it's very rare for me to have a blue one. So I ended up picking and locking on this one. After deciding for this watch, you can see me talking to the salesperson and I asked for a discount and he laughed at me. So we are having a good conversation while purchasing this watch. I just want to make sure, guys, that you know I am totally new when it comes to watch or the automatic watches. So guys, please be kind to me. If you have any suggestions, please put it on the comment section so I can learn from you guys and I can also expand my knowledge when it comes to watches. Overall, I have two Seiko watches now. This is the black one and then the blue one. The black one, I purchased it at Book of Super Bazaar. So if you haven't watched that video, guys, I'll put the link on the description box so you can watch it after this video. And of course, I have to ask him again if there's really no discount anymore for the blue one. And then we kind of laughed and he told me that he can't help me anymore in terms of discount. Overall, I still have no regrets up until today in purchasing this blue Seiko watch because I really liked it. And by the way, just to clear things out, I thought that they are selling a bit cheaper compared to the other stores. And I just realized now that the 29,600 price is the discounted price already as a foreigner because I am bringing my passport. So again, if you are going to purchase anything in Japan, make sure to bring your passport because you will have that 10% discount. This Seiko watch cost me around 29,600 yen and you can see there There you go, 29,600 yen. And as far as I can remember, they also have a discount price during that day. So I'm not really sure. I really can't remember. We are having a quick inspection on this watch and I am really satisfied about it. The good thing here is that they can also adjust the watch depending on your wrist size. And I wore it right away and I never looked back after the purchase. Again, the name of the store is AKKY. If you are planning to buy a watch and then you will go to Akihabara, make sure to give it a try. Just have a quick look inside the store and definitely you'll find something that might interest you. We are done now with our last minute watch shopping and here you go. There you go. It's the blue one. After that, we ran right away here at Tokyo Station because I have to show you this. This is the Tokyo train station and it is a huge one compared to the others, but it is kind of busy as well. So I'm not sure why, but still it is a nice view. So I would say that if you guys will be around Tokyo Station, feel free to check it out. Just have a quick visit so you can see this place. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, but totally classy. Here you go. See? And surprisingly, they even have a Tokyo Station gallery here. I'm not sure what they have inside or what's installed, but probably just the history of everything. Since you are already in Tokyo Station, make sure to go outside and have a great look at this. I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of gives you an old Tokyo vibe, I guess. This is most probably this is the beginning of their railway system. So if you guys are aware what's the story behind it, please let me know on the comment section. That can help us understand how come this place looks so cool. The only downside here is that it is really windy and it's really cold. So we are back now here in Myoden and I just want to say thank you to Yana and Nixon for letting us stay in their place for more than a week. Since this is our last day here at Japan, I should share to you the uncommon things that you should know before going here. And I'm going to do it part by part. First thing is this one, the Aeon Mall. It is a regular mall that you can find in different parts of Japan. But what makes it shareable or worth sharing to you would be the stores inside and even the pricing. We will start with the shoes. Do you see this one, Asbee? I'm pretty much sure you haven't heard or seen this, but in terms of shoe pricing, they have the best deal. For you to have a better understanding, if you see this women's running shoe, it's only 3,900 yen. And yes, guys, do you see that? This one is for 6,000. And don't get me wrong, it's not just one or two shoe design. You see this, another 3,900, 3,900, 3,900. Even the Cloud Foam Run Falcon, it's 3,900 yen only. They also have Mizuno here, which is again another 3,900 yen. So overall, in terms of pricing, they are really competitive if you're going to clash it with ABC Mart and other shoe stores. I've only shown you a portion of the entire store. So look at all of these things. Even for Skechers, I don't even know what. Oh, these are Puma. And of course, in Japan, having a leather shoes is a must. So they have an entire selection here, which is very vast. So this is where it gets exciting. The Nike shoes here can range from 6,000 to 8,000 yen and they have a very good selection over here. Of course, Air Maxes for only 6,900 yen. So this is where I started to get mind blown. For Adidas shoes, only 7,000 yen. And then there's even 6,500 yen over here. And of course, the final nail in the coffin would be the New Balance. We know that New Balance is having a good trend right now, especially in our country, in Philippines. And if you're going to check here, this one is only up for 6,900 yen. And look at this gray one for only 8,900. A very good selection is over here. With this kind of sale, you can't really pass on it. So I ended up buying my mom's shoes. They also have new arrivals here for New Balances and they are ranging at 10,900 yen. I'm not sure if those are cheap or if those are good price. So if you guys have a good knowledge about New Balance, please let me know in the comment section. I ended up buying one, which is for my mom, which I'm kind of sad about because I wish I've used more of my funds here because they are way, way cheaper. In total, I already bought 4 shoes. So for the fifth shoe, I'm kind of skeptic about it. So I'll just think about that first. Again, guys, this is Asbee. It's inside the Aeon Mall. I'll just put the address on the description box. And again, this is in Myoden, Ichikawa, Chiba Prefecture. Another thing that no one talks about is this one. If you are going to Japan, normally people will say, buy me this stuff, buy me that stuff, and everything can be found at Don Quixote. It's not an absolute thing that goods here are cheaper compared to the ones at Don Quixote. But if you have extra time, go check some drugstores or even supermarkets inside malls. Most of the time, chocolates or stuff like this are way cheaper inside. But I totally understand that going to Don Quixote when you're in Japan, part of the travel culture. So by all means, go. It's just a matter of preference, so whatever you guys want. But for me, I'm just trying to find the best deal for my money. There are times that Don Quixote is not the cheapest store you can find some stuff. But don't get me wrong, I also love Don Quixote.
この先揺れますのでご注意ください。次は狭間です。 The next stop is
We are now here at Narita Airport and yes, we're going home. As you can see, there are a lot of tourists coming in here in Japan. If you're about to leave Japan, going back to your home, the first thing that you want to do in the airport is drop off your internet. Returning the Wi-Fi packet means it is really the end of our vacation. No! We had a hectic run for our boarding. So guys, I was not able to record everything. But by the way, just want to remind you that 90% of my viewers are not yet subscribed in our channel. So guys, please do me a favor. Do hit that subscribe button. That will help me a lot moving forward. And thank you so much for watching the entire Japan series. I'll see you again next week for another episode. Mad Corner, I'm out.
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, my break a backbone.